What if I told you that there is a game franchise that started all the way back in 1980, has made $14 billion in sales, and the main character of said franchise is a yellow circle?
Yo, 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 yo! What it is, mother?
If you were to tell me that you have never seen this man before, I would have a hard time believing you. So anyway, let's get to the actual game. It's important to know that playing Pac-Man is actually very similar to trying to survive in real life. All you need to do is eat all the food and avoid the ghosts, because when you touch them, your skin melts off. You know, just like in real life. What you see on screen right now are the 4 ghosts in the game. Each of them do different things. There's Blinky, who always follows you. Pinky, who always tries to cut you off. How did I die there? Clyde, who just doesn't do anything. And then there's Inky. We don't talk about Inky. Are you tired of ghosts invading your household? No, not really. Then allow me to introduce you to Big Circle. With this revolutionary technology, you'll be able to turn those ghosts into edible, tasty blue things. Big Circle, when every other circle just isn't enough. Not available in the following continents. So that's basically everything the game has to offer, besides from just 2 things. The first is that you're rewarded with a tutorial on how to play the game after beating Stage 2, and more importantly, patterns. Patterns are essentially routes that you take to ensure that any given level is beaten as efficiently as possible. What you just saw is a pattern that can be used for stages 5 through 20. There is also another pattern that's used for levels 1 through 4, and one more that's used for levels 21 to 255. I'll have a link in the description to all 3 of these patterns if you're interested. And that's everything you need to know about Pac-Man. Eat all the food, avoid the ghosts, sometimes memorize the patterns, and don't forget about those achievements for scoring 50,000 points and beating stage 15. How did I get here? Can somebody please explain this to me? Remember earlier when I talked about patterns? Well, forget about them. They don't matter anymore. There's a couple things that differentiate this game from regular Pac-Man. There's these pink lines that you have to remove by eating keys, and also these green circles that make you big if you eat them. The achievement you'll have to worry about the most here is beating stage 15. This is because of the unpredictability of the keys. They don't open the doors that you think they would open. But you also have access to save states, making most of these achievements more tedious than difficult. Similar to the last game, all the food you need to eat are locked behind doors. So how do you get to the food? By playing solitaire, of course. Occasionally, you'll have the opportunity to become blue and commit multiple counts of assault. You'll have to deal with this green thing that has the ability to take the food, because there's at least one other living organism that has a functional digestive system. This is a platforming franchise now. You can run, jump, push a tree stump to bend the fabric of reality. And don't forget about the ghosts dropping their offspring in an attempt to kill you. Actually, I do have one piece of genuine information I can give. When I see people first play this game, I often see them struggle with these springboard sections. What you're supposed to do is wait until you get to the edge of them so you can jump and get as much height as possible. You must then proceed to mash the absolute crap out of the right button. This is just Pac-Man, except now you can jump. See, what did I tell you about this being a platforming franchise? There's also some new ghosts that you'll have to watch out for. There's a purple one that'll always follow you, and a green one that'll do the same thing, and it can also jump. But I don't have any footage of that. There's also a black one that can jump, but I don't have any footage of that either. Do you remember Tetris? Well, this is just that, but now there's a bunch of ghosts everywhere. I don't have anything else to say about this game. This game is pretty simple. All you have to do is get all the circles and get to the exit. Though how you actually go about doing that is when things start to get complicated. You'll have to take advantage of these power-ups, which are obtained by jumping through different rings. This one pulls out a giant hammer that can break things. This one allows you to swim underwater. This one makes you a firebender. And this one turns you into a spider. I could go into more detail about this game, but this segment would be way longer than it should be, so... This game is easy. Why? Because you have infinite continues. But other than that, this game is just Pac-Man Boy with a bunch of new mechanics. Highly recommend checking it out if you haven't already. Wait, is this just the same game? I mean, this is the same title card from a couple seconds ago. So this is a completely different game, but it has the same name as the last game for some reason. This game is just really easy. In fact, you could probably beat it without getting a single game over. There are gimmicks in this game, but most of them serve no real purpose other than making the game easier. But there's also a boss fight every 5 levels, so that's pretty cool, I guess. The point of this game is to get as high of a score as possible before time runs out. The best way to do this is by chaining multiple big circles together so you can get more points for eating ghosts than you normally would. But the game speed also gets faster as you progress, so you need to be careful. The goal of this game is to push everything you see off the cliff. You'll have to deal with bosses every now and then, but other than that, there's not really much else that this game offers. The only thing I have to say about this game is getting the achievements. What you're supposed to do is get all of the circles you can. You don't have to get all of them, but it's best to go for as many as you can anyway, because some of them are in hidden spots. Also, is it just me, or does this guy look a lot like Trogdor the Burninator? No? Just me? Is anybody watching this even gonna know who Trogdor is? This game promotes cannibalism. The achievements for this game are actually pretty interesting, because most of them require you to camp out the CPU. I don't have anything else to say about this game. And now we have an endless runner. Not much beyond that. I mean, there are unique power-ups, but these are the only 3 you'll care about. Oh, wait. That was the last one. Well, time to hopefully never touch this franchise again.